Yes, thank you, Billy. We're here at the legendary. Thank you, Billy. Yes, Billy, thank you. We're here at the legendary Super G Drift Arena in Los Angeles, California, where their 2024 SDC World Championships has just concluded. Though phenomenally organized with a ton of talent and media coverage, many event competitors are left plugging their buttholes after Ryoashi, Japanese RC drift superstar, absolutely rails them. But don't be fooled by his tire melting good looks. His veins are filled with ice. But is there more to his historic 21-0 run than meets the eyes? Tonight, we've got the exclusive story on WWBBW LA6. Yeah, we live? We live? No way! Shout out, mama! We out here in Florida boy shit out in Cali, beautiful Cali, mama! Get that mobile ready, I'm coming home, mama! Yeah, I'm fucking ready, interview me, yeah, I'm ready, yeah. Now, I done seen it with both my 20s. Buddy went 21-0 after like DQ first runs, lights, and then like second round wall taps galore. And like, like before I cook up though, like I'm out here, like I have my goats, man. Like Justin W's, like buddy got an ice in the veins. Like we rep the same teams and stuff, like you know. So like he don't talk to me much in the pitch, but it's a comp thing. Like I understand shit. Like and then like RC Supremacy, you snowflake. You snowflake. All those SDC regions you go to and get them podiums and shit. That don't mean shit, homie. Like you ain't out here applying pressure, like. You ain't here, right? Like, that's where I'm at with it. So, like, I'll drop you out to the sponsor if you keep that up, man. Like, so, Mastery Driver, and, like, you live out cookout. I'm gonna cook this conspiracy because I'll tell you what. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. All right, like, 12,000 miles traveled from Japan, like, coming off of OD cross games, and, like, these boys are the influence of the scene. And I'll tell you what, dude, to go out there and like 21-0 the thing, me off the Chiba tweaking out here in Cali, I'm thinking like, they sent him here from Japan to absolutely shit on the RC drift scene. And like, I'm just thinking like, bro, like 21-0, let me just show you my driving 3 days in a row. Like, you want to pay $150 for a ticket to this thing? Like, watch me drive, bro. I'm goated. I'll go bottom bracket and goat this whole thing, dude. So, like, I'm shocked there, and, like, I'm thinking it's conspiracy, bro. Like that's the only thing I'm thinking right now. And yeah, like, it was a joy to watch. Dude is absolutely insane driver, but at the end, I was like, kind of hesitant to go up and dap him up because buddy's fucking good looking too. And I'm like cuffing my chick over there, like sidestepping. So, you know, he's not looking at her. Like, Japan's a far way away. I can't afford to go chase my girl, man. Like, goddamn. So, like, we'll see until next year. And maybe my girl's staying home. Competitors are starting to spin a whirlwind of conspiracies and questions. Excuse me, Billy, will you shut your pie hole? I will get to the sponsors after the outro. Thank you. Sorry to the viewers for that. We will get you now to subpar YouTuber RC Supremacy's entry.
Today's programming is brought to you by RC Supremacy. Look no further for the hottest and latest rear-wheel drive drift products in the market. They are the hardest. No Diddy. Have your drift car going zing at your next competition.
To get an outside perspective on this growing conspiracy, we spoke with small business owner of RC Drift Imports headquartered in BFE, Florida, Brad with RC Supremacy. A veteran hobbyist and seasoned competition RC drifter with a passion for making videos on YouTube. He'll share his perspective with us today.
Thank you for your time today, Brad. Have you ever seen anything like the driving that was done at SDC this year?
No, I have not. That was phenomenal. Shout out to the team at Super G for making that available for all of us to view. I think 30 hours. I definitely spent more time over those 3 days watching that stream than I did spending with my family.
Okay, and yes, what about that 21-0 record? What is your take on the rumors?
Historic, Deborah. Sorry to cut you off there. Historic. Deborah, I said the interview is done. I said the interview's done. I said bye. Fuck, there's more to this story than imaginable. Oh my goodness, Billy, by Deborah, I found it. Look at this, Billy. This motherfucker signed it. Oh my God, Billy. Billy. Oh my goodness. Billy. Alright, before watching Rio qualify and get disqualified in some of those very pivotal battles that he had climbing the ladder to Drift King, we have to talk about RC drifting and judging. RC drift is judged primarily on a few different aspects, but where you can win or lose a battle relatively easy is your lead run. Your lead run holds the most weight in a tandem battle judged run. You have the opportunity to lead one time and chase one time in a 2-run battle. Your lead run, your job is to go out there and put the best, most flawless run you can, hitting all the marks that were laid down by judges at driver's meeting, as well as abiding by the speed and angles set by those judges. A chase's job is to mimic that lead's run as best as they possibly can, with giving them room to initiate and giving them room to perform everything they need to as a driver in the lead position. Alright, this is Rio's first qualifying run. This is where all the controversy starts. This is where you're going to witness history from the beginning of the event. He is running lights. It is prohibited in SDC rules. So unfortunately, this 91-point run is a 0. And you can see, touching on some of the things I mentioned, you're going to see T's and you're going to see some boxes with some small lines that are protruding. That is zones with angle suggested. You're going to see him just very, very fluent, very consistent. And unfortunately, this run that should have had him top qualifier is a 0. So we're going to go into second run, and I'm going to touch base with you guys when we get into some of those battles. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get into some of these battles with you guys. These are, in my opinion, some of the more pivotal battles that he won, getting himself to be number 1 and out in this bracket. Vittorio, Miko, some of the guys, all notable drivers that he had taken out. Like I said, there was no deficiency of talent in this bracket. This dude is just that good, man. We're gonna start here with Vittorio. I think this is pretty funny right here as they're walking on stage. He gives him a little nudge, you know, has him off the stairway damn near, getting in his head, whatever the case is. But bro, Vittorio, no slouch right here. This bro has 500,000 on Insta and Super G team driver. So we got Rio in lead here. You're just gonna see he's just on his marks, and unfortunately, though Vittorio had some great surges and pulled up on his door, he was just not consistently keeping the proximity that you'll see Rio do on his chase. But great driving right there, man. So in this chase, guys, you're just gonna see the proximity is closer. He checks his door a couple times. It's a grip and slip thing. He was anticipating his initiations more. He was a little bit more fluent in that, and you can tell, man, this is a Goliath that he's slaying right here, and in his door. Check it. You can also see his throttle control. He's pulling up, pulling off, but also keeping that proximity. That's really hard to do. So he takes his battle, moves on. Another heavy hitter, man. We got Miko here, previous SDC champ, definitely regional champ galore, but he's arguably top 5 in the States. And yeah, Rio just more consistent. His anticipation on the initiations are there. He's on his door a little harder and closer in some of these zones. So you're going to see that. It doesn't help that Miko had this little wall tap right here, unfortunately. But while we're watching this run, and it's apparent just with seeing it with a good driver, is these smaller footprint bodies, these GRs, these Yaris, though great, though hugely beneficial in your standard brackets because of the footprint and the room for errors and obviously what it depicts when in zones. But I'll tell you what, if you're on a chase and you're not really quite at angle or the zones as the lead is, you're gonna see Miko's a little more shallow, but it looks like he's a lot further off the line because of how short the body is. And he's hauling, bro. Miko's hauling to try to keep up. He's straightening out a little bit more to try to keep that momentum up, not giving his car too much angle, not rotating a lot. Rio just looks like he has immense amount of grip throughout the entire run. It's impressive. Was the trend this SDC, and for good measure. I mean, come on, guys, look, this dude shreds. Huge shout out to all 138 drivers in the bracket. Boys and girls traveled from out of state to mix it up, and your talents were impressive. It shows the commitment, it shows the seat time, and more importantly, it shows the progress in the US. Huge shout out again to Joey and Steve and the crew at Super G. Without you guys, I don't believe we'd be seeing this display of talent under one roof. It's impressive because a few years ago, 138 drivers in the US would have been laughed at, and thanks to you guys, we now have it streamed entirely and enjoying it whether we're there or we're not. Those that do come through and support RC Supremacy, whether it's on a video or come check out our imports, we sincerely do appreciate it. Since starting the channel, we did nothing but want to acquaint with the community and find the community, and we've done so. We've been able to travel up and down the East Coast. We've had road trips to Colorado with tons more here planned in the next year, and we just look forward to putting more of it on film, enjoying it, mixing it up, and having good conversations at the track, and more importantly, continuing to have fun. So until next video, guys, I do appreciate you, and if you can, why don't you drop a thumbs up on the video. Let's go. Get out of here! Out of here!
RC Supremacy, did you create the conspiracy?